Well, this is a video that every Arsenal fan shouldn't miss out because I've gone ahead to come out with the quotes of Arteta and Edu as far as the huge summer transfer plans of Arsenal are really concerned. So you need to come out and really hear it out from the sporting director of Arsenal and the manager of Arsenal. So keep it Rokani Media Football, and it's the Arsenal transfer show that is really going to bring you the latest news and information as far as Arsenal's plans for the summer transfer window are really concerned. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and guys, continue to subscribe because we want to hit 14,000 subscribers here on this channel. If you really continue to do that, then everything is going to go on and obviously take us to where we want it to be. Granit Xhaka looks like has gone ahead to bid his farewells to the fans of Arsenal via his social media platforms. That's another story we are going to go in here and really dissect as we see whether he's really going to say bye-bye today as Arsenal play Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Emirates, something that is highly anticipated from the journalists and correspondents of Arsenal as revealed to us for the previous 1 month. Now, let's start off with Edu. Edu was talking to ESPN Brazil about the summer transfer window of Arsenal. He said, it's identifying very well where we can improve, if they are individual isolated positions, if they are units, if they are final third, as we call it here, if they are midfield or defensive part. So Edu is confirming to Arsenal fans all over the world that Arsenal has already gone ahead to make a realistic assessment on what they need as improvements onto their team of Arsenal. According to what we've known, Arsenal are so much interested in signing 3 central midfielders, and who has gone ahead to escalate the number to 3 because it would have been 2. It's all about Granit Xhaka's departure to Bayern Leverkusen. So that's why you see that Arsenal is linked to Declan Rice as their priority target, Moise Caicedo and Mason Mount. Those are the 3 midfielders that Arsenal are linked to, and they've gone ahead to identify them. When you look at the defense, Mark Gueyuchi is one of them. Sacha Bo is another one. There is Tapsoba, there is João Cancelo. Who else? I think those are the 3 central defenders that Arsenal have been linked to. Then, when you look at the right attacking side of the midfield where Bukayo Saka plays, Arsenal have been linked to Marco Asensio, Ousmane Dembele. Not Ousmane Dembele, it's Moussa Diaby is another one that has been linked to Arsenal. So those are the 3 positions that Arsenal believe need to be reinforced. Though, if resources are really available, Arsenal are also looking at getting in a different centre-back or getting in a different striker from Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah. That would be Dusan Vlahovic, Victor Osimhen, etc. So he's confirming to us that they've gone ahead to do the groundwork. The assessments have been known, and they now know the kind of players they need. Edu continued and let us know that this diagnosis we already have, because we already have a very clear style of play by Arteta. Today you see Arsenal play, you see Arsenal playing and identify with it. You know that it's Arsenal style. So now it's time to understand where we can boost the units so that the team can improve and perform at greater levels next season. So when you look at Edu, he's obviously opening our eyes onto Arsenal's transfer business, and their transfer business has already been handed in over to the bosses of Arsenal to see that they go ahead and really verify it. But his aim is to boost those vulnerable units in Arsenal, as I've told you before, the players that Arsenal will be looking at and the areas they are willing to blossom in the summer, and then get Arsenal improve in its performances next. Remember, Arsenal found themselves in a position of losing the trophy. The last 10 games just failed them because out of the last 10 games, they've gone ahead to win 3. Lost 3, drawn 3, lost 3, and won 3. So it shows you how bad in form Arsenal have been, and that's why Edu is emphasizing the improvement that is required at the club of Arsenal. And then Edu came out and concluded onto the transfer summer of Arsenal, and he said, and I think there is another level, we have one more level. With me and Arteta talking, we find it, we believe that we have a level to improve in terms of performance, and now make a good transfer window, understand the need to get the right athletics. So the need to get the right athletics is really something important. Why is it important? You cannot put salt in milk because milk will get spoiled, meaning that if you go on and really bring in a different kind of player who doesn't fit the style of Arsenal, then you'll be really doing something bad to the squad of Arsenal. So he's willing to really get in the best units, and he has hinted about him and Arteta knowing that there is one level they've not yet hit, and obviously that level is lifting the trophies. They've played the best football in the league. They have the youngest squad in the league. Now, all what is left is the team they've gone ahead to assemble. Can it lift trophies? That is the biggest task ahead of Arsenal, and the biggest hill ahead of them, or the biggest mountain ahead of them to climb. If they climb and reach the pinnacle of the mountain with the trophy, then they'll be really hitting that level that Edu is really hitting about. Then Mikel Arteta came in through. He was asked about the transfer window plans of Arsenal, and this is what he had to say. We have to nail everything that we do, and we have to seek excellence in everything that we touch and participate in to have a big impact at the club. I think the competition is going to be even harder than this season. So, with Mikel Arteta anticipating a more harder season than the previous one, or the one we are really concluding today, he says they need to reinforce players that are going to come in with a big impact at the club of Arsenal. So he's seeking excellency from the players and the right players for the club of Arsenal. It almost resonates with what Edu had told us about what their plans are for the transfer summer, and that shows you exactly what this club is all about. It's all about getting in the right players, and the players with the right mentality that are going to take them to the next level that Edu has hinted of that Arsenal have not yet hit. Arteta said again, in my opinion, it's been the hardest of the 22 seasons that I've been in this league. In order to do that, we have a really promising plan. We may have to reflect a little bit, take a step back, make sure this is the right one, and go again with more determination and hunger. So Arteta is really confirming to us that Arsenal are really having a promising plan as far as getting in these players is concerned. And I think his plan is really real and promising because of his history. History is really backing Mikel Arteta, as most of the players going to hate to bring in Arsenal are going to hate to hit the ground running. But he's talking about, he's going to hate to hint about the determination and the hunger of the players. And I think they want to get in the right players to come in and obviously do the needful for the club of Arsenal. Then he was asked on whether it's important for Arsenal to hit the transfer window early. This is what he said. That certainly contributed to the team getting the right foundation, building the right chemistry, and reaching the right level of comfort and security with new players to give them a little bit of time to adapt to a new life in a new country and a new team. So I think that's really so much important for Arsenal to get in these players early enough, because the cohesion gets enough time to form in the team of Arsenal. That's it. So that's what Mikel Arteta is going to hate to say about getting in the players early, and that's the importance of getting in the players early, that you build the right chemistry and you reach the levels of comfort and security with the players early enough. On the same question on the importance of getting in players early, he said that happened in a natural way. We had some great players, but also some real good characters who grew into the team so quickly. We generated from the beginning while we want it, and results help, which is crucial. Then we started to have a good momentum. So Arteta is hinting on having a good momentum if at all you want to really get the goal, getting the season going. You get in the good momentum, to get in the good momentum, you need to get in these signings early enough. Like last summer transfer window, Arsenal brought in Zinchenko, Jesus, Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, and Matana before the start of the season, and most of them were with them in the pre-season, especially Jesus, Matana, Marquinhos, and Fabio Vieira. So for Fabio Vieira, he never got into the team directly. Do you know why? He had injuries and he never really played most of the games in the preseason. So that really shows you exactly the huge transfer plan, the huge transfer promising plan that Arsenal really has. That is Arteta, the manager of Arsenal, and Edu, the sporting director of Arsenal. Now, someone has gone ahead to say his goodbyes today on Instagram. That is Granit Xhaka, and he took to his Instagram and posted the following. For us, we really looked at it as him saying his goodbyes to this club and fans of Arsenal. So he said, "Thank you, Gunners. 2 Community Shields and 2 FA Cups." That is Granit Xhaka. To me, I think there is no better farewell than that to the fans of Arsenal. Xhaka has been a very good player at Arsenal. He came in 2016. He has been here for how many seasons? 7 seasons. Has gone ahead to represent every time he was called in to do the job for the team of Arsenal. And Arteta is one of those people that really love the player. Yesterday I brought you a photo of Mikel Arteta seated with the man himself on training as he conducted the last training session with Granit Xhaka at London Colney. It looked like something that is unreal. Fabrizio Romano confirmed to us that the deal is 90% done and everything is going to go on as happened. And today he has gone ahead to reveal to us his farewell, and I expect him to go all out and wave his goodbyes to the fans of Arsenal today at the Emirates. This photo will always be remembered in history as Arteta's hat with the 2 long-serving Arsenal players available right now. That is Granit Xhaka, and there he is. This is El Nini, and obviously this is Mikel Arteta talking to them. And I think Mikel Arteta has been already told by Xhaka that I'm ending my season here. I want to go back to Germany, and Bayern Leverkusen is offering him a 4-year contract. And with his wife wanting to go to Germany, obviously it's really a hint that it might be an influence coming in from the wife, because for Arsenal, they still thought that they would get 1 more season from Granit Xhaka, but it looks like it's impossible. Then Granit Xhaka taking part in his last training session at London Colney, as you see him there. And there he is, Granit Xhaka, doing the needful for the club of Arsenal at London Colney. A leader, and obviously missed out on winning the league, but he had a very good season this time round. It was exceptional and magnificent performance from Xhaka for the Arsenal team. So guys, your thoughts onto the huge Arteta and Edu promising transfer plans out are welcome in the comment section below. What do you think about Arteta and Edu transfer plans as revealed to you by them via ESPN and the Arsenal website? What do you make about Granit Xhaka bidding his farewells to Arsenal as he plays his last game for the team of Arsenal? I sign out for now. See you later. Rokani David remains my name. This is the Rokani Media Football. It has been the Arsenal transfer news show, and we've been tackling Arsenal transfer news only. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out. See you later, my lovely mates.